So what are the top 10 best values in Pattaya? I know not everybody uses every product and service that I'm going to show you. But a value, in short, is something where you get far more than what you think you should for the money. And I'm going to show you 10 things. They run the gambit: food, drink, transportation, lodging, services, etc. We'll look at all of them. The first one is just right here, not far from where I live. So that's where we're going to start. Let's go. Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. My top 10 best values in Pattaya. That's what we're going to do today. We've got a lot of ground to cover. We're going to visit a lot of places. It's going to take us well into the evening to get to all of these, but for you, it'll only be 14 minutes. And watch to the end, because at the end, I'll summarize everything and all that I spent, and I think some of you, at least, will be truly amazed. But in talking about dollars and cents and money today, we're going to use an exchange rate here. Today's exchange rate, I was emailed, was 37.86. That's baht to the dollar. So we've got to use something. We'll start there. That'll be the standard rate. But let's go ahead and jump into it at number 1 right here. That's right. Now, these aren't on any special order, but I'm just going to give you the top 10. The first one, right here on Soli 5 in front of Bernie's Music Lounge. 30 baht for a noodle soup. Now, there's noodle soup everywhere in town. But I'll tell you this, right now, even the street carts that run up and down the Solis that the girls buy noodle soup from, 50 baht. So 30 baht's very hard to beat, if not impossible to beat. And it's a good one here. Fresh broth. So that will be the first of our 10 top values in Pattaya. The second, we don't have to go far. It's basically right around the corner. We're going to go there now. And I need to take the bike for this one for sure. So for our second item on the list, just come right over here to Soli 4. I know this doesn't apply to everybody, but if you have a motorbike, a motorcycle, and it has a chain drive, you got to keep that chain oiled. Well, there's shops like this everywhere. I've had them refuse payment before, but generally it's 20 baht. And I usually give them that anyway, even if they refuse payment. For 20 baht, about 60 cents, you get your chain lubed. I don't even know what a bottle of that stuff costs, but it's, I remember I used to pay, I don't know, $6, $7 for the bottle of the lube and have to spray it myself and make a big giant mess and get it all over myself. So let the professionals do the job. 60 baht. 20 baht, I'm sorry, 60 cents, 20 baht. All right, let's go to number 3. We've got to go, I'm going to go down to Jom Tien for this one. So we're down in the middle of Jom Tien Beach. I could be all the way at the end of Jom Tien Beach for this one, as a matter of fact. But I'm right here in the shadow of the Copacabana under some coconut trees for our third best value in Pattaya, which is the baht bus. You can catch a baht bus or Song Tao for 10 baht here. And you can go all the way into central Pattaya. You can go, actually, if you get on the right one, all the way into Naklua. I'll put the exact kilometers, the most kilometers. I think it's going to be close to 10 to 12 kilometers on this baht bus for 10 baht, which equals just right at about 25 cents a quarter US for a long ride like that. It's almost unbelievable. What can you get for a quarter? Well, you can go all the way across town basically on one of these things. Definitely making it one of Pattaya's best values. Now, while we're here, since we're a little bit out of town, I'll show you number 4, which is also transportation derived, and it's the boat app. And I'm going to open it up on my phone, and we're going to see. But I'm going to just put the center of town, like around Pattaya Klang, Soi 7, something like that. We'll see what we get. We're all the way down in Jom Tien, remember. And we'll just see, how about the Flipper House? That came up first thing on my list. That's close enough, right in the heart of town. There you go, 84 baht. 84 baht, so about $2.50. I'll put the exact amount on the board. Using today's exchange rate of 37.86, that's the email I get every morning. That's what it was today, the actual rate. Another true bargain. That's in an air-conditioned car. That's door-to-door service. That's no walking. You're the only passenger. It's a regular taxi cab. It's an app that you use. I've talked about Bolt before, but just fantastic. Everybody I know that's used it, many that have used it pursuant to my recommendation, have loved it. So anyway, there's 3 and 4. Let's go do number 5. So number 5 and number 6 are personal services. I'm enjoying my cup of tea after a 100 baht foot massage. They're not all that rare, but they're getting harder to find. Prices are going up since maybe the last time you got here. The next one, number 6, is also going to be very rare now. That's a 100 baht haircut. I'm going to show you where we'll get one. I need a little bit of a trim, but it used to be quite common. No more. Price is 150 and up usually. So 100 baht foot massage, 1 hour. I came here to the Yim Yim shop on Soy Buakhao, and we'll go get that hair cut in a little bit here as soon as I finish my cup of tea. Less than $3. My feet feel like $1 million now. So I told you number 6 was also a personal service. It's the 100 baht haircut. And I gotta tell you, the 100 baht haircut has almost diminished around Soy Buakhao. Used to be a bunch of shops. Now, this was the last one I could find right across from the Buakhao market right here, right before the Big Bend, just a block or two off Pattaya Thai. And the 100 baht haircut has definitely got to be one of Pattaya's best top 10 values, no matter where you get it. I think there are some other 100 baht stores around Pattaya Thai. So, but Soy Buakhao, next time you come here, the one that you might have paid 100 baht at a year, 2 years ago, they're 150 now. Anyway, we still got a lot to do. We got 4 more things to do. Let's go. So number 7, a lodging option. And there are many good value lodging options here in Pattaya. I've showed you many, and that depends on your budget. But one that is always in the forefront is the Natural Beach Hotel right here on Soy 11. Even with high season upon us, the traffic today really kind of proves that. I don't think I've seen South Pattaya that clogged up for a long while. Anyway, I still see it every day on a go to 300 to 400 baht. They got a pool, it's right on the beach, it's right on Beach Road, right in the middle of town. We've stayed here before. I've stayed here at least on, I think, 2 occasions. So it has to be in the top 10 best values in town. And for lodging, I think it's number 1. For what you get and what you pay, that's how we define a value. You just can't do better. All right, the next one's a very small item, but one that I really like. So we'll go around the corner and get that. It's not far from here. So for number 8, we're in the mall, the Central Festival Mall. And the mall is a very strange place to be for a top 10 value. But there's one here, one that I very like. I remember back in the mid to late 70s, McDonald's came out with a soft serve ice cream. And they were 25 cents. My father would always stop there to get a cup of coffee while we were out looking at cars and stuff. And he'd always get me one of these ice creams. Well, fast forward over 40 years, and I can still get almost that same deal. Today, 12 baht for a soft serve ice cream cone. That's really about 31 cents using our exchange rate that we went over earlier. So very close, but come on, it's 40 years later. And I'm at the Dairy Queen here on level 5, Central Festival Mall. So any Dairy Queen would do. There's another one in Royal Garden Plaza. They all have the 12 baht ice cream. Kentucky Fried Chicken used to have a 10 baht ice cream about the same. But I went by here, they stopped selling them. I don't know if that's all of Kentucky Fried Chickens or just that one. But be on the lookout. You might even be able to beat this value. It's dinner time. Time to get down to business here. We're up to number 9. It's going to be a 39 baht burger. That's just a shade over $1. Let's just call it $1. It's a chicken burger. You can get a beef burger for a little bit more if you want. But I'm going to get the 39 baht one and see what that's like. But it's Allen's Burger here. We're on 3rd Road. There'll be map links for all these in the description. We'll see what it looks like when it comes out. I think I've heard from a lot of people who have had the burgers here and the other food. They have a whole host of things. It's really cool inside. It looks like a little diner inside. But anyway, I've heard from a lot of people that they loved it. And for the prices, gotta be in the top 10 best values of Pattaya. So quick. Thank you. I know what some of you, just occurred to me, what some of you were thinking. Why is it called a chicken burger? It's a chicken sandwich. I know that. They call it a chicken burger here. I've been here too long. I start calling it a chicken burger myself. It's a chicken sandwich. And not a bad chicken sandwich. It's a little on the small side, but you'd expect that for $1. a little over $1. So for that price, great value, fantastic value. As are the pork for 49 baht, and the beef for 69 baht, and the salmon burger for 69 baht, and the fried fish for 89 baht. Everything's a value here. Great little location and a cool place. It's air conditioned in here too. Remember that air conditioned seating usually raises the price at least 20% right off the bat. Not here. We've got one more to do, and it's actually a double value. I'll show you what I mean. And surprisingly enough, it's down on Walking Street. So here we are, down in Walking Street now. This is number 10, but it's a double. I mean, Walking Street is not known for bargain prices. Everything's a little bit higher here. It's the premium entertainment district of Pattaya. But that still doesn't mean that one of the top 10 values in town can't exist here. And I think it does. They have a happy hour here. We're at the New York Diner, by the way. New York Diner, right next to the I-Bar here, kind of in the middle of Walking Street, closer down to the end, I guess. But happy hour, you get a bottle of beer, not a draft, a bottle of beer for 49 baht, and a pizza for 99 baht. That's a 1-2 punch right there. So for 148 baht, you're getting a pizza and a bottle of beer. I know a couple places in town that have a draft beer for 45 baht, 50 baht, but to get a bottle for 49, that's about the lowest that I've heard of anywhere. And also to get that nice pizza right alongside in the high rent entertainment district of Pattaya. That's why this is rated in my top 10 best values in Pattaya. So I'll show you the pizza when it comes out. The beverage has already been delivered. So right now, I think it's worth adding, this is only between 7 p.m. and 10 p.m., so it is a happy hour. I alluded to that. The other thing to keep in mind, you're eating right here on the waterfront. Something to be said for that. But anyway, let's put all this together and see how much we spent today. So there you go. Just to recap, the top 10 best values in Pattaya. We started off with a 30 baht noodle soup. We got our chain lubricated for 20 baht. We had a 100 baht foot massage. We had a 100 baht haircut. We got a 39 baht burger. We got a 12 baht ice cream. We just got 148 baht for a bottle of beer and a pizza. All together today, we spent 449 baht. 449 baht. So in the current exchange rate that we're using for today, 37.86, that comes out to about $11.80. Let's just call it $12. $12. Let me know what part of that you can get for $12. You'd probably be lucky just to get the haircut for that, maybe. But anyway, let me know which one you think is the best value out of all of those. And if you have a better one, if you have a better value that you know about, please let me know. All right. That's all it's going to be. So there you go, my top 10 best values in Pattaya. Do me a favor, if you learned anything, if any of these values you did not already know about, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button for me. That indicates that, hey, you know, somebody got something out of this. And also let me know in the comments which one of the values that you might be most inclined to use. I know they're not all for everybody, but hey, there might be one or two nuggets in there for you. But it is good to be back in Pattaya from the island and off the ship. But next time we'll be on the road here, on our way to somewhere else. But for this episode, gotta leave it off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.